The last 100 articles published in Nature Chemistry. 1. Stereocontrolled 1,3 nitrogen migration to access chiral alpha-amino acids. 2. Single particle combinatorial multiplexed liposome fusion mediated by DNA. 3. Direct conversion of white phosphorus to versatile phosphorus transfer reagents via oxidative onioation. 4. Cold photocarving of halogen-bonded co-crystals of a dye and a volatile co-former using visible light. 5. Fermi-phase-induced interference in the reaction between Cl and vibrationally excited CH3D. 6. Cobalt. 2. Tetraphenylporphyrin-catalyzed carbon transfer from acceptor iodonium ylides via N-enolate carbon radicals. 7. Glory scattering in deeply inelastic molecular collisions. 8. Reversible C bond formation using palladium catalysis. 9. Insights from an information thermodynamics analysis of a synthetic molecular motor. 10. Porous covalent organic nanotubes and their assembly in loops and toroids. 11. A 9.2-GHz clock transition in a Lu. 2. Molecular spin qubit arising from a 3467 MHz hyperfine interaction. 12. Frequency chasing of individual mega-Dalton ions in an orbitrap analyzer improves precision of analysis in single-molecule mass spectrometry. 13. Quantum classical simulations of rhodopsin reveal excited state population splitting and its effects on quantum efficiency. 14. Fast CO2 hydration kinetics impair heterogeneous but improve enzymatic CO2 reduction catalysis. 15. Mapping partial wave dynamics in scattering resonances by rotational de-excitation collisions. 16. Stereodefined alkenes with a fluoro-chloro terminus as a uniquely enabling compound class. 17. Tunable angle-dependent electrochemistry at twisted bilayer graphene with moire flatbands. 18. Charge density reduction promotes ribozyme activity in RNA peptide coturvates via RNA fluidization and magnesium partitioning. 19. Total synthesis of 9 longobornial sesquiterpenoids using a functionalized camphor strategy. 20. Tricyclic cell-penetrating peptides for efficient delivery of functional antibodies into cancer cells. 21. Self-assembly of polyoxymetallate clusters into two-dimensional clusterphene structures featuring hexagonal pores. 22. A terminal neptunium, V, mono, oxo, complex. 23. Multi-layer stacks of polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. 24. Active repair of a dinuclear photocatalyst for visible light-driven hydrogen production. 25. Phase-separating peptides for direct cytosolic delivery and redox-activated release of macromolecular therapeutics. 26. Cyanide as a primordial reductant enables a protometabolic reductive glyoxylate pathway. 27. Atomic control of active site ensembles in ordered alloys to enhance hydrogenation selectivity. 28. Catalytic remote hydrohalogenation of internal alkenes. 29. Micrometer scale single crystalline boraphenene on a square lattice Cu, 100 surface. 30. A photosensitizer polyoxymetallate dyad that enables the decoupling of light and dark reactions for delayed on-demand solar hydrogen production. 31. Amino oxetanes as amide isosteres by an alternative defluorosulfonylative coupling of sulfonyl fluorides. 32. Stabilization of intermediate spin states in mixed valent diorane dechalcogenide complexes. 33. Scalable and selective deuteration of hetero-arenes.
34. Release of linker histone from the nucleosome driven by polyelectrolyte competition with a disordered protein. 35. Observation of robust energy transfer in the photosynthetic protein aliphycocyanin using single-molecule pump probe spectroscopy. 36. Decarboxylative cross-nucleophile coupling via ligand to metal charge transfer photoexcitation of Cu, E, carboxylates. 37. A thiolate-bridged FeIV mu nitrido complex and its hydrogenation reactivity toward ammonia formation. 38. Ultrafast energy transfer between pi-stacked aromatic rings upon inner valence ionization. 39. Deciphering how naturally occurring sequence features impact the phase behaviors of disordered prion-like domains. 40. An RNA-cleaving threose nucleic acid enzyme capable of single-point mutation discrimination. 41. Deaminative chlorination of amino heterocycles. 42. Engineering an efficient and enantioselective enzyme for the Morita-Bayliss-Hillman reaction. 43. Arene radiofluorination enabled by photoretics-mediated halide interconversion. 44. Imitation of beta-lactam binding enables broad-spectrum metallo-beta-lactamase inhibitors. 45. Directing group-free catalytic dicarbofunctionalization of unactivated alkenes. 46. Non-equilibrium conditions inside rock pores drive fission, maintenance and selection of cochervate protocells. 47. A mating mechanism to generate diversity for the Darwinian selection of DNA-encoded synthetic molecules. 48. Concurrent control over sequence and dispersity in multiblock copolymers. 49. Continuous, autonomous subsurface cargo shuttling by nature-inspired meniscus climbing systems. 50. A chiral interlocking auxiliary strategy for the synthesis of mechanically planar chiral rotaxanes. 51. Bottlebrush polymers with flexible enantiomeric side chains display differential biological properties. 52. Towards high-performance sustainable polymers via isomerization-driven irreversible ring-opening polymerization of 5-membered thionolactones. 53. A dual cellular heterogeneous catalyst strategy for the production of olefins from glucose. 54. A versatile approach for the synthesis of degradable polymers via controlled ring-opening metathesis copolymerization. 55. Bottom-up fabrication of a proteasome nanopore that unravels and processes single proteins. 56. Native mass spectrometry-based metabolomics identifies metal-binding compounds. 57. Electron spin resonance of single iron phthalocyanine molecules and role of their non-localized spins in magnetic interactions. 58. Synthesis of bilayer borophene. 59. Spontaneous N2 formation by a diruthenium complex enables electrocatalytic and aerobic oxidation of ammonia. 60. Visible light-driven conjunctive olefination. 61. A biosynthetic pathway to aromatic amines that uses glycyl tRNA as nitrogen donor. 62. Weakly hydrated anions bind to polymers but not monomers in aqueous solutions. 63. Photoacoustic imaging of elevated glutathione in models of lung cancer for companion diagnostic applications. 64. Dual-function enzyme catalysis for enantioselective carbon-nitrogen bond formation. 65. Stoichiometric two-dimensional non-van der Waals AGCRS2 with superionic behavior at room temperature. 66. Direct dynamic readout of molecular chirality with autonomous enzyme-driven swimmers. 67. Interactions between nascent proteins and the ribosome surface inhibit co-translational folding.
68. Unnatural biosynthesis by an engineered microorganism with heterologously expressed natural enzymes and an artificial metalloenzyme. 69. Prebiotic photoretic synthesis from carbon dioxide and sulfite. 70. Light-controlled micron-scale molecular motion. 71. Aqueous interphase formed by CO2 brings electrolytes back to salt and water regime. 72. Tracing the incorporation of the 9th sulfur into the nitrogenase cofactor precursor with selenite and tellurite. 73. A directive Ni catalyst overrides conventional site selectivity in pyridine CH alkylation. 74. Asymmetric dearomatization catalyzed by chiral Bronsted acids via activation of winamides. 75. A short peptide synthon for liquid-liquid phase separation. 76. Isolation and characterization of diazoolefins. 77. Spin crossover nanoparticles anchored on most 2 layers for heterostructures with tunable strain driven by thermal or light-induced spin switching. 78. Oxidation of sulfur dioxide by nitrogen dioxide accelerated at the interface of Delaquest aerosol particles. 79. An intramolecular coupling approach to alkyl bioisosteres for the synthesis of multi-substituted bicycloalkyl boronates. 80. Oxidative cleavage of CC bonds in lignin. 81. Wittig reagents for chemoselective sulfenic acid ligation enables global site stoichiometry analysis and redox-controlled mitochondrial targeting. 82. Correlating ligand to metal charge transfer with voltage hysteresis in a Li-rich rock salt compound exhibiting anionic redox. 83. A proteome-wide atlas of lysine reactive chemistry. 84. Electrostatic co-assembly of nanoparticles with oppositely charged small molecules into static and dynamic superstructures. 85. Constructing covalent organic nanoarchitectures molecule by molecule via scanning probe manipulation. 86. Heat flows in rock cracks naturally optimize salt compositions for ribozymes. 87. Dynamic covalent self-assembly of mechanically interlocked molecules solely made from peptides. 88. A 68-codon genetic code to incorporate 4 distinct non-canonical amino acids enabled by automated orthogonal mRNA design. 89. A glycan gate controls opening of the SARS-CoV-2 spike protein. 90. Evolution of dynamical networks enhances catalysis in a designer enzyme. 91. Suflexible polymers with helical structures derived from thionyl tetrafluoride. 92. Organocatalyst controlled site selective urine CH functionalization. 93. Atomistic dynamics of elimination and nucleophilic substitution disentangled for the F- plus CH3CH2Cl reaction. 94. A dissipative pathway for the structural evolution of DNA fibers. 95. Full-dimensional quantum stereodynamics of the non-adiabatic quenching of O(a2 sigma+) by H2. 96. Deep learning to design nuclear-targeting abiotic miniproteins. 97. Manganese, I, complexes with metal-to-ligand charge transfer luminescence and photoreactivity. 98. Orthogonal cross-coupling through intermolecular metathesis of unstrained C-aryl single bonds. 99. Single nucleotide translation without ribosomes. 100. Olefin metathesis-based chemically recyclable polymers enabled by fused ring monomers.